To display the tools for building with a 3D builder, click the Build and the Fragments buttons on the Manager toolbar. Begin building the molecule, starting with a fragment. Choose a fragment from the Fragments toolbar and then click on the workspace. Ring fragments can be easily fused onto the existing structure by clicking on a bond. Build out the molecular skeleton and make substitutions. First, choose a fragment and then click on the existing atoms in the workspace to add that fragment to the existing molecule. Increase and decrease bond orders by clicking the plus and minus bond order toolbar buttons, and then by clicking on the bond whose order you want to change. You can substitute elements by choosing an element from the drop-down menu of the Set Element button, and then by clicking on the atom in the workspace. To clean up the structure in the workspace, click the Cleanup button on the Build toolbar, or press the U key on your keyboard. Adjust the stereochemistry by clicking the Invert Chirality or Flip Ring Substituents button, and then by clicking on the chiral center in the workspace. Increase and decrease formal charges by clicking the plus or minus formal charge toolbar buttons, and then by clicking on the atom whose formal charge you want to change. You can fill empty valence states with hydrogen atoms by double-clicking the Add Hydrogen button on the Edit toolbar when no atoms are selected. To minimize the structure, go to the Tools menu and select Minimize, or simply press Ctrl-M on your keyboard. To save the structure you've drawn to the project table, go to the Project menu and select Show Table. Then go to the Workspace menu and select Create Project Entry. Give the structure a name and then click the Create button. The molecule will then appear as an entry in the project table. If you'd like to create a new molecule from an existing molecule in your project table, make sure the project table entry is selected, right-click the row, and then choose Duplicate in Place. To delete atoms from a structure, choose Atoms from the drop-down menu of the Delete button, and then select the atoms you wish to delete. Continue building the new molecule and then rename it in the project table. Now compare the two structures you've created by control-clicking the squares next to both of the entries in the project table to include both structures in the workspace. Then, click the Tile Entries button on the View toolbar to compare the molecules side by side.